And welcome to the Hornets post-game show. I'm the coach, Dick Cox, joined by Carlos Smith. Hey, I got the name right. I'm awful with names. I call Carlos every name in the book. I call him Carlisle. I call him all kind of things, but I call him my friend. That's the most important thing right there, though. But we are here tonight on a hard-fought overtime win by a depleted Charlotte Hornets basketball team, but this team showed a lot of hustle and guts tonight in coming out with an 80-71 win.
Yeah, it was an ugly game, and by far both teams missing star players. Indiana missing Paul George and George Hill, and Hornets missing Kemba Walker and Al Jefferson. And it was a low-scoring game, and guys couldn't find a way to make shots. But these are the kind of games you still got to try to find a way to win, and that's what the Hornets did tonight. They just kept fighting hard and playing good defense, and first team to 80 won the game.
We were sitting there saying the first team to 70, and actually the Hornets were the first team to 70 tonight, though. That it was that the Pacers got to 81 late in overtime on a bank shot, though. But actually we were sitting there wondering. You said 80 first, and we said 70. Well, it's going to be 60, though. But this was a NBA record tonight by the Charlotte Hornets for the lowest shooting percentage ever by a winning team. The Hornets shot 30.7. They were 31 out of 101 tonight. And again, this is an NBA record and Charlotte record. That shows you the kind of defense they were able to play tonight and doing the little things to get the win.
Absolutely. And it's hard to believe. If you tell anybody if a team shoots 30%, you would really say they would probably got ran off the court. But these guys won, and they shot 30% and shot 13 from behind the three-point line. But like Gerald Henderson said, he said it just tells you a lot about this team, how they stuck together and kept playing hard and found a way to win, because all wins are not going to be pretty wins, and some of them going to be ugly like tonight. But like he said, they still found a way to win the game, which is most important.
I'll admit when I was wrong. And early in the year, I was hoping that the Hornets might possibly get rid of or find a deal for Gerald Henderson. But Gerald Henderson has played great basketball over the last month right now. Again, he's the guy, the glue for this team right now, missing Kemba, missing Al. I thought he did a super job, and again, came off of probably a flu-like thing where they sent him home early from practice yesterday, being sick with the fever and all like that, though. But again, he has 20 points, has, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and again was the guy who the ball went through his hands every possession tonight. And again, I would not trade him. To me, he would be on the untradeable list because of his leadership. He has been on his team longer than anybody. Been around here, though, but I think he's stepping up in a huge way right now. And gutsy performance tonight, playing sick by Gerald Henderson.
Absolutely. He's by far been the best player since Al and Kemba has been out. I've really been impressed with him, because I've been on the fence for a while saying maybe he's the one that needs to be traded, because I wasn't sure if he could keep up this high level of play. But so far, he's proven me wrong, and I like what he's been able to give to the team. He's playing really solid right now on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, and he really kept these guys in the game tonight. So I just really hope he can keep up this high level of play for him, because that's the only way I can see these guys hanging in until Big Al and Kemba get back healthy. So if he can keep doing this for these guys, I really like their chances. So I hope maybe he'll stick around for a little while.
Well, early in the year, Henderson was not looking for a shot. There were times when he was shooting maybe 3 and 4 times a game, would not look for a shot, was not aggressive. Well, tonight, Henderson put up 19 shots. Did he make all of them? No. But they put the ball in his hands with the game on the line and just missed winning it in regulation for the Hornets, though. But again, confident, and he said that he's playing with a lot of confidence right now, though, but he's being more aggressive. He's attacking the basket. He's going in for dunks. He's going in for drives. And again, we have seen the resurgence of Gerald Henderson, who was a standout guy several years ago and the guy that the Hornets used to go to with the game on the line trying to get the win.
Absolutely. And I think when you're missing your 2 best players, and it's clearly somebody has to take the reins, somebody has to step up, and Gerald's been that guy. So I got to give him a lot of credit, along with Bismack Biyombo, who's really stepped up as well, because he's been sensational since Al's went down on both sides of the ball. Just giving him a few points, 8 points, and with the rebounding, which he's doing a really good job in, and blocking shots, which is one of his best traits as a basketball player. So him and Gerald have really been the best two players for these guys right now, and I really like what they're doing. So maybe these are two pieces that you can still work around, trying to make a trade and hold on to these guys until the star players get back.
Again, Biz, backing up what you're saying right there too, I've been impressed with Biz too. Everybody knows his limitations, that he doesn't have a lot of moves on offense, but this guy is crashing the glass. I mean, he's going in there playing with reckless abandon, going for tip-ins, playing good defense. Coach Clifford mentioned, he used to lead the team in block shots, but was not a good team defensive player. But how much his defense has improved. And again, we were joking there. I was kidding because I like to joke about him, saying he's going to make us forget about Al. But it's kind of funny. We actually got on the joke who was the center before Biz McBiombo. We all forgot Al Jefferson, though. But again, I think he's given them about everything he's got right now. He didn't get a double-double tonight, though, but he did finish with 14 rebounds tonight and had, I think, 8 points again. And again, he's filling the role right now. No, he's not Al Jefferson. Al Jefferson is a all-NBA player, but I give Biz a lot of credit. When he's gotten the minutes and the chance, he's played huge.
Yeah, Biz has been really good for these guys, and like you said, he's not the best player out there on the team by far, but a lot of it just comes down to effort, in which he's just been going out playing hard, which you don't really expect him to go out and drop 20 points every night. But he's been coming out giving them 8 points, which is really good for him. And if he can keep getting in double-digit rebounds and blocking 2 to 3 shots a game, it's something that which they really need, somebody inside to make a presence in the paint. If he can keep doing that for these guys, and he's pretty much playing this role for these guys, and that just leaves other guys just need to come play defense as well and do the scoring, because he's doing his job on the defensive side of the ball.
Give Michael Kidd-Gilchrist a nod right now for probably the quiet player of the game. He had 9 points but had 16 rebounds. Again, did a great job on the glass tonight, doing the little things, deflections, just little plays right there, though. But he stepped up in a big way. Marvin Williams with a huge 3 when the Hornets were down 1 late in the game that gave them a 2-point lead, though. But Marvin Williams with 9 points tonight, 7 rebounds, played well. And a guy who this game really meant a lot to was Lance Stevenson, who has been the rumor and talk about trade talks and all. Heaven knows how bad he wanted this game tonight, though. This is a team he played for last year, a team that talked earlier about wanting him back and then broke off the trade talks, and they don't want him. So, again, it's kind of interesting. Had a little altercation in the game with the big man, Roy Hibbert, that Lance got creamed under the basket and no call, and he kind of gave Roy a nudge coming up the court that kind of turned him for a flip, which we give Roy. I think the Academy Award nominations came out this week. We need to add Roy's name to it, too.
Absolutely, because he sure did flop. There's no way that a guy 7'2" could just fall just the way he did. So he really did a good acting job on it. But like you said, Lance really wanted this game, and I'm a big fan of Lance. I really like him because he plays both sides of the ball. He gets guys involved, and he had made a lot of really good passes tonight. A lot of guys just couldn't finish around the rim, but Lance is one of those guys I still hope that they can just hang on to, because he's going through a lot right now with having these trade rumors go around and still going out trying to give it his all, plus not being healthy. But Lance is a tough, gritty guy, do the dirty work for you, play hard, score, rebound, defend. I think he's one of the guys that I would really try to keep, because this is only his first year, and just 20 games in, they were trying to get rid of him. So I think he's had a lot to deal with, plus go out and play hard and battle injuries going out throughout the season. But I think he's still working his way back into game shape, and I really like him. So I hope they can really keep him.
Limited minutes tonight, trying to get him back, which he says he's in shape. He said he's ready to go. He was lifting weights during his injury. He's ready to go. He played 19 minutes tonight, had 13 points and 4 rebounds, though. But again, he's playing well. He's playing hard. That's the thing right now. His shot's a little bit off. He was 5 out of 12 from the floor, but he's playing hard. He's making things happen right there, though. And time will tell. He said the bottom line is he wants to help this team win games any way he can, and that's what it's all about. And it's got to be hard. It's got to be hard. I know what it's like coaching. You go through and you hear rumors and stuff all the time, how distracting the rumor mill can be and things like that for a guy who's supposed to be getting traded every week, and you're in this deal's on, this deal's off and all. But give him credit, too, because he has, sucked it up and came out there, played hard, Two other people I'm not going to eliminate. Gary Neal, playing injured tonight, had 9 points, hit a big three starting the fourth quarter that actually gave them the Hornets the lead right there. And let's also give Brian Roberts credit tonight. He had 4 assists, 6 points. In the absence of Kemba, he had to come in and try to run the show. So the bottom line is it is a good team win with everyone playing, contributing.
Absolutely, and that's the key word, team. A lot of guys, these are not really your star players out there. They're just role players filling in while the star guys are down, and that's something you need. This is helping these guys really out with the best players being out. They're just trying to figure out ways to win and playing as a team, and they're doing a really good job of filling in till the other guys get back. So I really like this team right now. Hopefully they can gain some momentum because they have some easy games down the stretch, or these are some must-win games going up against Miami and Minnesota coming up next week. So they got some games, some winnable games on the schedule that they should win.
And as you mentioned, this was a huge game tonight because this is a team, the Indiana Pacers came in tonight right there with the Charlotte Hornets record-wise. And the Charlotte Hornets are on a stretch right now where they may be playing their best basketball, in that they've now won 6 out of 7. They'll turn around, take tomorrow to get ready for the Timberwolves coming in here on Monday. They've got the Heat coming in here on Friday, and then they've got the New York Knicks coming in here next weekend, which this could be a huge stretch where they could really make a run towards trying to get back in that top 8 and so solidify a top 8 position, though. But this is a key stretch for them, and they get a huge win, making it 6 out of the last 7 they've won.
And it's something that we've been talking about, how these guys have to just try to string together some wins, go maybe 4 or 5 in a row. If you drop one, bounce back and put together another winning streak, and not going 4 games and then losing another 6 or 7. But right now these guys are playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum, and trying to just get back healthy and get a lot of guys back in shape, and get some more guys back. And I think this is midway through the season. It's time to suck it up and give it all you got, because it's halfway through the season. These guys are trying to make a playoff push.
The good thing about it tonight was it was a sellout. 19,285 got to enjoy free basketball tonight. And there were actually fans that maybe they don't know enough about basketball that we had a lot of people get up and leave at the end of regulation and go home. They don't realize that is free basketball. You don't have to leave at the end of the fourth quarter. You don't have to pay to stay to see overtime. But if they had stayed, they would have seen a Hornet team playing, no pun intended, swarming defense, that the only basket the Pacers got in overtime was a bank shot 3 from the top of the circle.
Yeah, I guess some of them were ready to go home, but I was just ready. I just wanted to stay here and finish watching and see these guys win the game, which they did a good job of doing. But like you said, free basketball was just fine with me any day.
There we go. Great way to start Martin Luther King celebration weekend here with a win here on Saturday night. We've got basketball Monday at 2 o'clock as the Timberwolves come to town for a matinee game for Martin Luther King holiday right there, though. You'll be working. I'll be here to bring all the action. Carlos will be back with me for the Heat game on Wednesday, though. But want to tell everybody, stop and remember what the holiday's about on Monday, though. This is a very important holiday.
Absolutely, and we have a lot to be thankful for, because if it weren't for Martin Luther King, a lot of this probably wouldn't be able to be possible today. So just be thankful and remember what it's actually for, like you said.
Get a plug in. I went to the movies last night, and if you have not seen this movie with Martin Luther King, it's a great time to see the movie Selma right now. Saw the movie, enjoyed it. Great timing right now that it comes out Martin Luther King weekend.
Absolutely. Go out and enjoy it. I'm still looking forward to watching it as well.
In the words of Harry, Scary, Carey, Hornets win! Hornets win! Hornets win. They do in overtime, 80-7-1. He is Carlos Smith. I'm the coach, Dick Cox. We'll be back with Hornets wrap-up next week. Until then, have a good weekend, everybody.